An effort to save a creek, clean its water, and increase plant and aquatic life in the area actually includes some floating research. Experts with UT's Institute of Agriculture are working with man-made islands of plants drifting in the middle of a waterway. They're also called floating wetlands. Charles Denny has the story for us.
Third Creek twists its way through downtown Knoxville, skirting the UT Ag campus, a touch of nature in the middle of an urban landscape. While pretty, the waterway is not the cleanest around, but experts believe it's fixable.
That one in first, and then we'll come in with the bamboo.
Michael Ross is with the UT Herbert College of Agriculture and Plant Sciences and the UT School of Landscape Architecture. No way he's willing to give up on Third Creek.
Will this be swimmable and fishable? I don't know. It may be not in my lifetime. We'll see. It depends how much investment and energy we have.
Here, Ross and his students launch a floating wetland. Imagine kayaking Third Creek and passing an island of plants drifting by in the middle of the water. Ross has several of these floating projects, microhabitats for plants and wildlife made with bamboo harvested from campus. The goal is to introduce plants here and clean the water. On these floating wetlands, some things growing here were planted and other vegetation sprung up naturally.
All the plants are growing hydroponically. So they're deriving all of their nutrients and everything from the water in Third Creek. So they're pulling up excess nutrient and utilizing that in their own metabolic processes. But then the other part is they're putting on these roots through these islands, and the roots themselves work almost like a mechanical filter.
Maybe you did that old elementary school science project where you stuck a sweet potato in a mason jar and watched the roots grow. Sort of the same concept here. Roots grow through the island deep into the water.
The islands you'll see here that are have been here longer, have much longer root curtains, they're much more established, but even when we get into winter pool and they're beached for the entire winter, not a problem. They bounce back in the spring once the water comes back.
The Floating Wetlands Project is an educational opportunity for students, not just looking for an academic A, but to really impact this community and this creek.
There's something about being on a site, getting your hands dirty, doing real things in the water with the plants, and seeing things come to life.
Third Creek remains an urban beauty that can be better. We may see more floating wetlands added here, a plan to improve the environment that's sitting right on top of the water. This is Charles Denny reporting.
The floating wetlands are tethered to anchors to keep them from drifting away, but they are periodically moved to new locations. Professor Michael Ross recently won the Institute's Miles Community Service Award for his environmental efforts to clean Tennessee's waterways.